Hey riders, happy Canada Day, happy July 1st, wherever you are in the world. This is Canada Day with Rouvy number 2. I think it's going to be kind of a GRC race too. Let's have a little peek here. I'm going to let's see if I can do this. Ride settings, is this where I do this? No. Okay, how do I see who's here right now? Cycling devices, ride settings. Usually I should be able to see this. But I can't because I'm not watching it. We're in the warm-up section here. So yeah, it is almost 10:30 in the morning in Alberta, Canada. I'd like to tell you it's bright and sunny out, but it's not. We had some pretty wicked rainstorms last night. It's just our weather in the summer, like especially July. It'll be beautiful all day, you know, not too crazy hot. I don't know, 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. And then by 4 o'clock you see these clouds that grow like thousands of feet in height and just smash everything to pieces. Hail, winds. Another note is this Friday, well actually Thursday night, I guess Friday's the technical start, but Thursday they have Sneak a Peek. I'm going to call it the world famous Calgary Stampede starts this Thursday/Friday. The parade's Friday morning, but they let people in the night before to have a peek around. Everything's running at that point. So the parade happens Friday morning, and at that point Calgary kind of shuts down for 10 days. Starts the first Friday in July, outside of the Sneak a Peek night, the night before, like I told you, and runs to the following Sunday. It's the world's biggest rodeo. So if you're into rodeo and stuff, chuck wagons, whatever, that's what it's all about. I like watching the chucks, but you know, that's about it. See, we got some riders here. I can see Nobby. Let's have a little peek seeing Nelson Snyder's here. Our wider body's here again. I don't have much control here when I'm in the warm-up section. Just trying to, and we're going to be blasting off in a minute, 17 seconds. So yeah, how about that Tour de France, eh? Love it. Absolutely love it. It's totally my favorite time of the year. So what I'm probably going to do for this one, I thought about leaving my mic on the whole time, but I don't think I can be descriptive enough as I'm biking. And you know, I like to embarrass myself. I like to make fun of myself. So I'll add that stuff in afterwards. Apologize for the last video, the Team GRC Sunday short race. I know when I was editing it, I'm like, why is it 57 minutes long? Didn't realize somehow I ended up putting 20 minutes of blank space at the end. But the video does end where I wanted it to, right around 37 minutes. So it's all there. Everything I wanted to show was there. No one got missed. So yeah, great race anyway. So we're going to see you soon here, folks. We're going to be taking off. Talk to you soon. Hey riders, here we are again. Okay, race is about to start. I'm just going to try to do something here so I can see this a bit better. I told you I was going to try to tweak the studio a little bit. Studio doesn't really mean much. It's kind of a joke, really. But here we go, folks. Off we go. Saskatchewan River Crossing. So this is the next day. Didn't get around to this yesterday. What I managed to do today is I got this on my big TV now, so I can see everything way better. I love it. I pushed out to a pretty good start here, you know, 4 or 5 watts per kilo in places, and just saw a couple of names that I knew right away and thought, yeah, this is a good place to be. I wish I could bounce around more because I know there's a lot of other GRC riders just behind me. I can see Tuna Tornado right now. Here's Clyde 235. That's actually Hillbilly. Hey Hillbilly, Clyde 235. Something funny. I made a video a couple days ago, which I lost. Remember I said I had to get rid of the audio because the video wasn't syncing right? I decided to call you actually Hillbilly Jim in that video. I must have had WWF wrestling on my mind. It actually made me laugh out loud during the video, so it was good for a chuckle, but I know it's just Hillbilly. So here we go, folks. You can see me, Colin Emerson, Inside Cycling World. Please like, please subscribe. Do all that stuff, folks. I'm really trying to grow this. We got Sil330 here. We got Nobby Styles, G Sealan, super strong rider, and that named rider there. Let's just call him Alex. not the Alex of Team GRC, who you can see just behind me right now on the leaderboard. Alex, you can see him there. His name is Alex Full GRC, riding strong at 4 watts per kilo. These kinds of races, folks, these downhill, these flatty things, yeah, the draft is just like incredible on them. You can see here, I'm trying to go into a quick bit of a map mode, I think is what I was doing here. So there's a group of us 5 here. I just wanted to show you. I mean, you can see there's some good speed going on here. Currently ripping along at 46, 47 kilometers an hour. For some reason today, we're all decked out in the same jersey. Maybe that was a default by Rouvy for Canada Day. So behind us, we've got Roger. Roger, Clyde, and Alex are only less than 100 meters back. But it is so hard to bridge up when you're in these groups. Like, look at me here. I'm cruising at just over 2 watts per kilo right now. Just cruising, just tickling the pedals. For me to do 140 watts, 150 watts, like you're seeing at the top of the screen, I'm barely even pushing the pedals, to be honest. For some people, that's 3 watts per kilo. If you're a 50 kilogram rider, get what I'm saying? But this group of 5 was so awesome to work with. So who's up ahead here? There's a guy up ahead called Scotland. And you know, when I saw that, there's a company out here in Alberta, Canada, and this could be a total tangent I'm going on right now. Hopefully the volume here is good. I'm kind of standing up. I'm kind of like giving a presentation. I'm talking to my TV as we speak. I think if you could see me doing this, you'd think it would be pretty funny. But yeah, there's a company here based out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's called Scotland and Lease. Here's my shout out. Does this person actually work for Scotland and Lease? Is this person got something to do with that? Probably not, because I'm going to guess, yeah. Okay, yeah, I went on a huge tangent there. I'm looking at the person's avatar right now. That's the Scottish flag. He's just saying Scotland. Burp. Okay, there we go, folks. Yeah, you know me. I like to go on these rambles. I took you on a long, twisted, dark path there. But yeah, when I saw this, yeah, look at his avatar. He's third from the top right now. It says Scott, but it's spelled like Scott, as in the name Scott, with land. And so I was like, wow, is this someone I know from around here? This is the story I made up in my head anyways. Okay, so you can see here, it looks like our friend Alex, the other Alex, has got a little bit of a lead on us at this point. He just bridged out about 13 meters, and so did Sylv. I'm just hanging out the G ceiling here. I think this is Nobby coming up over my shoulder. Yeah, here comes Nobby. Nobby stuck with me a lot today. And I've already thanked him, but thanks again, Nobby, for hanging with me. There was a couple times where I slipped off the back. And, you know, it's hard to tell. You know, sometimes you'll wait for someone, and you can see they're not increasing their wattage trying to catch up. I'll point it out later on in the ride here where, you know, if you've ridden enough, you'll know, okay, this person's trying. I'm gonna back off just a touch more without destroying your own ride. Like, that's what I want to say to everyone out there. If you're riding along and you're trying to go fast, well, let's just say you don't really care. Sure, wait for me. But if you're trying to go fast, and you know I'm dying, don't waste your ride on me. Just go. Just go, right? So yeah, strong group of 5 of us here. You can see, so up ahead, Ice Pavel, we got Bobby, or is it Bebby? Bebby 1983. We got this other rider, Pavel Fulton, who I've seen before, showed up for a couple of the last GRC races. So obviously Pavel knows where all the hard-hitting action is on Rouvy. It's in the Team GRC races, and then followed up on the following day where there's a lot of us GRC riders in this event. I think I talked about it at the end of the video, but don't forget to, if you join official events, so this was, I think, Canada Day Rouvy number 2, or let's say you joined like a Muckers event, or let's say you joined perhaps a Team GRC event. Because they're considered official, you'll get bonus coins for doing them based on the participation level of the event. It doesn't mean if 500 people register and only 30 finish, you're going to get credit. You'll get something. You just won't get the 500. So it's about people that register and actually finish. So again, yeah, we're just cruising along. Look at this group of 5. We all just stuck together. It's about getting into the right group at the right time. And I know afterwards in our Discord, don't forget, I tell you every week, join our Discord. There's a link at the top of the Inside Cycling World page. You know, where it says about, and I blather on about something, and then it'll give you my Strava link. I think it's got a Discord link. It's got me a buy me a coffee link. I think I call it buy me an energy gel if you want, if you like what you're seeing, if you want to help out. James McGran up ahead. Take a look at the top of the leaderboard right now. This rider's just ahead of us here. So we got a group of 3 that are about 100 meters ahead of us. Then James McGran is almost 200. Alex and Clyde are now just Alex is 200 meters back. And and Scott Land is back there now. Okay. I think I did see a disconnect by Nelson here today too, or maybe that was yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm losing track of this, folks. You know me, tangents, right? Hey, and something else I wanted to shoot out there to everyone. I know you guys give me a lot of support as is. Someone in the know told me yesterday that they were watching one of my videos and that in the middle of the video, I think a quad lock ad showed up. So they just sent me a message saying, hey, if I skip it, do you get paid? Guess what? I don't. So, and I'm not even aware of what ad shows up. I have no idea. Because I think if I was to watch my own videos, which I rarely do, I don't know if I even see the videos because it's my account. Why would it? Because otherwise then, you know what I would do? Okay, there's Nelson right there. He just whipped by us. Did you guys see that? And I'm like, what happened to Nelson? Nelson is perennial top 3 finisher. Good news is, later on, Nelson did get reconnected, but finished down the field a little bit. So I think what happened is he lost connection somehow, but it reset him into the event. So I don't know how it works anymore. I've been really fortunate lately. I haven't had any kind of disconnect issues for so long now, especially during races. When I first got on Rouvy, I used to. So if it happens, and I don't know how Rouvy functions now because it just doesn't happen to me anymore, just keep pedaling, keep working, pedal, because we're seeing you not connected, but if you've got the route downloaded with all the GPX data on your laptop, PC, whatever you're riding on, Apple TV, you name it, even on your phone probably, and you're putting out the effort and it's being registered to that device, it's probably still tracking your progress because all of a sudden you just blip right back in. If you sit there and, punch the screen and throw your water bottle across the room, not working, well, then you're definitely stopped. So yeah, keep pedaling. So yeah, take a look at this draft. We're on a bit of a downhill here too. So now we pulled out, I think it said almost 500 meters on the Alex group. And then it bounced. Oh, Paceline G's there as well. These are all riders I know super well. These are like the GRC crew here. I'm very fortunate. I got Nobby Styles right here with me. Remember, just last weekend. Yeah, was it last weekend? 10 days ago, whatever it was. Yeah, it would have been 10 days ago, I guess. Nobby did the Chase the Sun across the UK. So again, shout out him. So here you can see we caught James McGran. He probably got stuck in between groups. And I thought, okay, is that James out the back? I'm watching his power here. I'm like, he's not working that hard, but he is at the back, so maybe he's getting a nice draft. Yeah, he's probably just taking it easy because I just looked up at the speed. We're all doing 72k an hour right now. Top speed on Rouvy. I'd like to see that tweaked a little bit, maybe. I don't think it would really matter if everyone's limited to that. Well, what's the diff, right? If we could all do 120, we could all do 120. It just speeds the ride up a tiny bit. I mean, maybe if you're just into riding huge downhills, you can get your ride done quicker. So yeah, James fits in well here with the group. So now what was once 5 is now 6. Silva's here as well. I know Silva's a super lightweight climber in that 45, 46 kilogram range. Very, very small. Let's just put it that way. Very pesky is what I would say, but this isn't the kind of course for pesky climbers. Hey, and so going to do another little bounce back for you. So that quad lock ad I was told about. If you want to do me a favor, just watch it. I know it may take up 20 seconds of your life or 30 seconds of your life, but my little channel is just chugging along. It's trying to get somewhere. So everyone views, that's great. But unless people watch the ads, there's no ad revenue whatsoever. So if you can find it in the kindness of your heart, just watch some of the ads once in a while, let them play for a few seconds, yada, yada, yada. And it keeps me motivated. Yeah. Okay, check this out right here. So there's 6 of us here. We're catching up with the group of 3 ahead of us, which must be this Ice Pavel Bebby 1983. And we kind of swarm them. I know here, though, I'm like, I'm starting to bog down here. To anyone that rides with me, to anyone that rides against me, to anyone that races against me, here's the secret. I don't get out of the saddle. I'm not explosive. I kind of just start winding the power up. So that's the secret. It's very easy to jump away from me till I can wind up. I'm watching Nobby here, get on Nobby's wheel. I'm working hard. You know, this 4 watts per kilo stuff is hard for me. Got on with Nobby, come over his shoulder. You know, I did see Nobby waiting earlier for me, so I thought I'm going to give him the front, let him take my wheel now. James McGrann's looking sharp up there too with Alex. But you can see the other is Pavel and Ice Pavel, plus Bebby have gotten away from us. Pavel looks like they're in a bit of the middle of no man's land, but Alex and James McGrann are away from us now. Just that last little bump. So yeah, that's where they kind of escaped on us. So now it's myself, Nobby, G. Seelan, and Sylv. Actually, Sylv fell off the back there. That should have been Sylv's speciality right there, going up that hill, that little bit of a climb, or like what I like to call Super Falls Flatty. So we're under 500 meters to go here. I'm like, hey, Sylv's behind us. That's great, because usually if I see Sylv around and there's any hills, I'm just decimated. But it was the flats here today, the draft, super fast. Absolutely love this today. So there we go, folks. Yeah, so that was my... So what did we learn today? Watch some ads. Number 2, Scotland is just Scotland. It's not anyone that I know here in Canada. There we go, folks. Talk to you soon.
I'm sure the group with Alex, Paceline G, Kekapolka finished just behind me. Let's have a little quick look up here. Everyone should finish fast today. Let's get right to it. There's Kekapolka coming in right now, followed by Cervelo Ghost. Cervelo Ghost usually rides with muckers, here with us today. S Sport coming in. David 1951 following as well. That was a good workout. Here's Kristen riding with 2 ride 8 live. 8 lives maybe you've lost one, I don't know. Bruce 7730 coming up as well. Yeah, so that was a nice workout. Pretty fortunate the group I got into. Check out Red 11 Bunny, new rider, only a level 9. And then we've got Merkman, Monya 77, G Moya España Gur. I'm assuming that's what that is. Here's Daz Dyer riding alongside TP Tompa. Dez has got an eye out for this guy today, just kind of making sure he gets through the course. Dez experienced level 86. And TP Tompa, somewhat new to Rouvy, level 19. Slowashell riding here with Trooper B and Whoa Nelly. Oh, we've seen Whoa Nelly before. Of course we have. It's Canadian. Let's just bounce back to the front here. Okay, so we got some finishers coming in there. Now we have Kristen, who's trying to get away from 2 ride 8 live. 2 rides coming back right now. 2 ride. Here we go. Wow, Kristen's dropping 4 watts a kilo. And Bruce says, coming through, folks, coming through. Just sneaks around 2 ride. Kristen's holding on. Brew drops 7 watts a kilo and is off to the races. 1, 2, 3 right there, folks. 2 ride just jumped ahead of Kristen at the very end. We got Red 11 Bunny coming in solo. Okay, so we got about 400 meters still till those guys get here. We're going to jump to the back, see what we got for riders today. So here we are, Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday night, wherever you are. And we've got 57 people online. Thank you very much. Happy Canada Day, right? Our water bodies here, we got Simbad, Peter Stilik, Maha Helen, Dagter 69, Susie Ultra, Flat rider, yeah. Well, this is pretty flat rider. Fellow Canadian here. Happy Canada Day to you, man. This is mostly just a lot of false flatty. This is the worst segment that you're on right now. Not sure where flat rider's from. When they say flat rider, I got to think like parts of Alberta, maybe definitely Saskatchewan. That's the flattest part of Canada. Also has the most crop production. It produces, I believe, the most potash in the world. Without potash, you ain't got no fertilizer for your food that you're trying to grow for all your people. So let's keep those potash mines rocking. Okay, Miauchka. Saw this rider. Maybe it was yesterday I saw them. Possibly. So yeah, awesome turnout here. What I'm going to do is just try to turn the fan down a little bit. I've got it on full blast. Give me a second. Okay, so we got the fan down to a reasonable level now. Yeah, so that was a fun workout. I got into a really nice crew with Nobby Styles. Let me think of the other ones. There was one rider that had the Mamaki, A5 numbers designation name, which I couldn't figure out. Silv0330, whatever their name is. Oh God, how can I forget this? G Sealands, super strong. I think G Sealands is a lot lighter than me, because there was times on the downhills where G was pushing. Hey G, what's your name? G was pushing like 5 watts a kilo on the downhills, and I was cruising at like 2.5. So when I see that, I kind of think lighter rider. They got to work harder on the downhills. Here's Des rolling right along, coming into the finish now. And see, another great race. This is a great ride picked by Rouvy today. As Bashak pointed out, this would have been a fantastic Sunday short race. Perfect length, and everyone's finishing within a reasonable time of each other. Like here we are, here's Des. He's only 7 minutes behind the big hitters at the front. Did you guys see too, Nelson broke down on the side of the road? Very unfortunate for Nelson. Probably would have won this race, I would guess. Well, been in the top 3, probably battling with, I'm not sure who all was all at the front. They disappeared so fast. But again, I'm pretty happy with the 5 riders I stuck with. Here's Nelly, ladies rider from Canada. Where you from, Nelly? A level 90 as well. Incredible. Great stuff. Coming to the finish now. Who can we see? Here's Trooper B. Trooper B's a level 32. Oh, I said slow as shell before. It's slow as hell. Not really. Cruising right along here. Our South African friend. Great job. Miauchka, Dagter, Flat Rider, Maha. Got Peter here. So our furthest rider back at this point is only 1.6 kilometers to the finish, which just happens to be 1 mile, folks. For American friends there. Special thanks to Nobby Styles. I know you slowed down it a couple times there for me. At least it sure looked like it. All I can say is what a teammate for helping pull me back. In fact, it was right here. Our group of 5, we caught a guy right before this. Forget what his name was. And at the time I'm like, oh yeah, I can remember that. Can't remember it now. He was riding solo. That guy must have slowed down and waited for us. Smart move, whoever you are. I'll remember it afterwards when I watch this again. I guess I still got to do more commentary after this too. Man, I have so much to do today. It's killing me. But that rider waited for us, worked with us, and then we were able to bridge up to some riders ahead of us right on this little hill here. This is the hardest part. This is all still at Team GRC. This is false flatty here. That's what we call it. This is just a nice little false flat. Not a big deal. Everyone can ride this kind of stuff. This is not going to break you. So just this scenery here, this topography, this is so Alberta. Of course, this is the mountains. So you drive about an hour and you're in this. This would be somewhere between Jasper and Banff on, I think it's Highway 97. Where the glaciers are up there. Glacier tours, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of good bike races. Actually, they've ran bike races in this area before in the past. I think when they used to have the Tour of Alberta. And they had some stages around Jasper. It changed every year. It actually came through kind of, the other hometown for me is called Olds, Alberta. And Peter Sagan was there quite a few years back now. God, is that guy retired yet? kind of just disappeared. Very unfortunate. For a while was like the biggest sprinter in the world for how many years running. And then you just get older, right? Slow down a little bit and someone new comes along. That's how it goes. Just wanted to point out quick, I'm going to do another video today too. I'm just going to do like a what's new video, because Rouvy did just do a new update. Lots of new features. Key takeaway from this ride today is, if you look at this ride, what you earn for your gold coins at the end, it's going to be significantly higher than what you would earn if you did this ride by yourself. So when you go into the new Rouvy portal, I think that's what we call it, it'll say this is how many XP you're going to get. Well, XP is based on your performance, but it's kind of, you know, I guess the green XP, there's not a huge variance in it. It's probably more about riding time than anything else. If you ride easy for an hour or you ride hard for an hour, it's not going to be like 20 times difference. It'll probably be only like, I don't know, a percentage. Like 30 or 40% maybe. Maybe someone can tell me down below. The coins are always specified. No matter how hard or how easy you do this ride, no matter how long it takes or how quick you do it, you're going to get, say, 300 coins. If you now do these official events, guess what? This is an official event. The Team GRC Sunday short races, those are official events now. You will get bonus coins. And it's probably 100% more. So instead of 300, you might get 600. I'm just throwing some rough numbers around. Don't hold me to them. I don't have that many in my bank account right now that you can take from me. So yeah, great job here by J-Lou Bidoo. J-Lou Bidoo. J-Lou Bidoo. I like your name, J-Lou Bidoo. It's kind of fun to say. Our water body just finishing up ahead here. Let's stick with J-Lou all the way. So again, this is Saskatchewan River Crossing. We're in Alberta. This is definitely not Saskatchewan. You would not see topography like this in Saskatchewan. A lot of people give Saskatchewan a hard time because it is very flat in the south. Huge crop fields, huge, just like pretty desolate grassy areas that you can barely even graze things on. But by the time you get to Saskatoon, north of there, probably one of the most beautiful places in the world, like thousands upon thousands of lakes. Forest that's untouched for miles. Yeah, there's logging, but it's renewable. It's well maintained, well regulated, I should say. Just take a look at some of those provinces. Like, it probably takes you, I'm going to guess, probably 16 hours of driving from the south to the north end. Like, that would be like a straight shot all the way, would be my guess. Maybe even longer. They're huge. So Saskatchewan's a really nice place. But yeah, this is the Saskatchewan River, because there is a Saskatchewan River that flows from here and dumps into Saskatchewan. I guess we cross it at some point here. I did say yesterday, I talked about a town called Fort Saskatchewan. Yes, there is a Fort Saskatchewan, and it's in Alberta. So I think it popped up on my TV last night. So yeah, what we're going to do here is we're just going to watch this to the finish. We're going to jump out. I'm going to try not to add 20 minutes of extra video like I did yesterday. I'm going to throw some commentary in on my thoughts as to what was going on in the race as I saw it go down. So here comes J-Lou Bidoo. Not that far from the finish now, but 600 meters to go. I noticed today we were all riding the same jersey. I don't know if that was like a Canada Day designated jersey or what happened today. I didn't figure out. Everyone was in the exact same jersey. I rode the Cervelo S5. I figured that's a bike of choice for me. Super Aero. It's a little bit heavier than the Madone, I believe. So I thought, yeah, it might give me a little bit of help on the downhills. Primarily the group I was in, I think everyone was riding Madones or Cervelo S5s. And believe it or not, folks, the bikes do make a huge difference in the Rouvy platform. How do you get different bikes? You got to earn those gold coins. Let's rewind. Long pause. Long pause. Just a few minutes ago I said if you ride official events, you'll get bonus coins. So get those bonus coins by doing the official events. You know you can ride with us every Sunday. There will always be one. We're doing all of the French easy challenges, Vive la France, for the Tour de France this year. We're doing the easy one, and then we'll probably get to some of the medium and hard ones soon. But there's lots of other official events. I think that would include the Mamaki events, the Gur events, I believe, Muckers for sure, and the actual official Rouvy. So you can search for official events, find those, get your bonus coins, get your good bikes faster. There's going to be more and more stuff coming. Okay, great job, J-Lou Badoo. We'll catch you soon. I'll get this video up quickly. Thanks for watching.